Hi, and welcome to another episode of AppLookReviews, where we demo and highlight useful software and tech. Today, I'll be reviewing a powerful Twitter client I use called Tweetbot, so let's dive right in. Now, what is Tweetbot, you might be asking? Tweetbot is a feature-rich Twitter client for both novice and power users alike. So if we look at the website, you can see once again, what I like to display is the developers and the quality behind the application that you're getting. And so we'll take a brief scroll through so you can see some of the features and the design of the website. And then next, I want to go into the App Store. And as you can see, it has a number of features which I'll be going over in a little bit. So on version 1.5, recently was updated March 21st. So it's definitely an app that you want to get because it's frequently updated. And just to show you some screenshots of the interface before I actually get into the demonstration. Okay, and then lastly, just to show you the popularity of the application on the Mac App Store, it's already got almost 1,500 ratings, and it's a solid 4-star application. So with that said, let's go ahead and close this out to save some memory and bring up my outline. So what are the core features that I personally enjoy about the app? First of all, it's a functional interface. So what I mean by functional interface is that everything in the interface, at least for me, is all in the right place. There's nothing that I found to be out of place as far as the buttons and how you tweet, how you scroll through stuff, how you look at pictures, etc. Um, the second thing for me is mute users. So, and this comes in handy in a number of ways. One way is someone is just, constantly tweeting, and some of their content is not that interesting. You can mute them, or if you don't want to unfollow someone, you can mute the user. Another thing that I like about it is that you can have multiple user accounts set up. Another thing, you can edit your profile and avatar within Tweetbot. So you don't have to go to twitter.com in order to make edits like you would with some other social networks. Another feature that I like is multiple views, which I'll be demonstrating in a little bit. But basically, this app allows you to have different kind of views depending on your needs at that moment. Another thing is view local and worldwide trends. So I can view all the trends for my local area or internationally if I want. Another thing is keyword/name search. So basically I can input, which I'll be demonstrating, I can input any keyword in Twitter, and well, basically this Tweetbot client will actually search and find instances of that keyword being used. And lastly, the feature that I want to highlight is iCloud Sync, which I won't be demonstrating, but just for people who own the iPhone app or the iPad app, it syncs. Okay, so getting right into the interface, we're going to explore really quick. Starting at the top, you can see you can select a timeline. I don't have any timelines created, but you can create a timeline for a particular user or just a separate timeline in and of itself where you assign certain people to that list and you can jump between different timelines from here. Next, we have the compose button here where you can actually compose the tweet. So, doing a screencast. You can also, and it tells you the character count to keep your eye on it, since Twitter has a limited character count that you can type, obviously. This here enables you to add a location, add an image, add video, and or save a draft. So let me go ahead and tweet. And that sound lets you know that what you were trying to tweet has been tweeted. Okay, so if you, and this is my tweet here. So now if you hover over this interface here where the tweet is, you can actually see, you can reply, you can retweet, you can favorite this tweet, and you can share it. So you can copy a link to tweet, copy tweet, email tweet, message tweet, and open in Safari. And you can also, with this cog here, you can also change some of the settings. So view details, view conversation, view retweets, view fave star, and translate it into another language. So that's a really neat feature that a lot of Twitter clients don't have. Okay, this just shows you who mentioned you. Now my account is, I rarely use my Twitter, so this retweet, or excuse me, mention is like 966 days old. We're not going to go there. Okay, this symbol here allows you to get to direct messages. I haven't direct messaged anyone, or no one has direct messaged me. This shows you your favorites, and I'm gonna skip this for now. Someone just mentioned me here, but anyway, this shows my profile. So this is profile information and all of my tweets under this symbol here. This is another way that you can get to the list view. This shows retweets. Anything that you retweeted will show up under this tab here. And this enables you to mute people, keywords, hashtags, and clients. So it's a really great application for novice, but power users really love this application because you can do just about anything that you want to do. Now, I skipped this because I want to show you the search feature as well as the trends. So trending, we just click here, we see the top 10 trending keywords at this very minute. Then we click on people, we can see all different kind of categories, such as if we click on technology, it'll pull up all different people that's associated with technology, that's members on Twitter, such as companies and actual individuals. Okay, and just to show you the search feature really quick, if I type in I love poetry and click search, it'll bring up every Twitter client, or not client, but every Twitter account that has used this search phrase. Like this person here says, "God, I love poetry. I have the urge to write a poem right now." Okay. And if you don't want your tweets to be searchable, of course you can edit that within twitter.com under privacy settings, but you know, Twitter wouldn't be Twitter without all your tweets being searchable. Okay, so now I'm just going to go through the menus. Let's get back here. Go through some of the menus. As you can see, this is the About, we're on version 1.5. We go into preferences. There are a host of preferences that we can change. So notifications. This just deals with the preferences associated with you being notified when someone favorites you, direct message, retweets, etc. This here deals with preferences associated to your account. So if your computer starts moving slow, you can reset the account cache. You can change the URL shortening, change how you upload images, video uploads, read later. I use Pocket. And how you sync, which you can use Tweetmarker or iCloud, and I just use iCloud. And here you can add another account, which I won't do, but yeah. And then if we go to general, we see that we can Look at the sound, edit the sounds, whether it comes to notifications or play all, whether it's for only notifications or it's all sounds. We can change the font size, and they have a number of options there. Display name, so I can display my full name, username, or both. Image thumbnails, large, small, or none. Date format, relative or absolute. New tweets bar, it could be persistent or hide on scroll. Quote format, it could be standard quote, RT with comment, and via @user. And then some other options here like open links and background. Okay, so that's that menu. We can do a new tweet from here, reply, direct message, share, go to user, copy something, whether it's some text, for example, from a tweet. If you speak Hebrew or Arabic, for example, you can change direction of your tweet. Like if you're tweeting something, you can change the direction in which your words appear. And obviously you can get help. You can send a suggestion or request help. These are just kind of shortcuts. So if you're a person that's big on keyboard shortcuts, this is the menu for you to learn all of the or most of the shortcuts that you can use. This view menu allows you to change the different views. So you can get to the top, you can scroll to the bottom, you can open up a new window, put it next to each other, and if you see, it actually has a snap motion if you want it to kind of be aligned. And you can actually have different things displayed on each view or window. And you can detach like that, but I'll leave it detached for now. Attached for now. And let's create a new column really quick just to show you how that is. It's actually just similar to the open a new window. Okay, so that's pretty much all I wanted to show you there. And once again, who is the program for? Beginning users of Twitter and power users. It's available on OS X and iOS, and the Mac App Store is $19.99. And the App Store on the iPad is $2.99, and the iPhone is $4.99, just because more people use the Twitter client on their phone. And my overall rating and recommendation is a 4.5. And just to go through it briefly, design, I gave it a 4.5 because it's functional and an effective interface. Like I said, for me, all of the buttons and options are in just the right place for me to do what I want to do. Capability, it's one of the best Twitter clients out there, just because of all of the features and the power that this application packs. So I give it a 5 there. Performance and stability, I give it a 5 because I haven't had any crashes, and every time I go into activity monitor to monitor the performance, ever since I've had this application, which has been for over a year now, it doesn't use much memory. So it's a well-behaved citizen on the MacBook in terms of memory. Price, I give it a 4 because amongst the Twitter clients, excluding the regular or the official Twitter application and TweetDeck, which is both owned by Twitter, and some of the other Twitter clients out there, this one for the price is is pretty much for me the best one that you can have. And I believe the reason why because some people might say the price is high, it being $19.99. I believe the reason why they price it at that price is because Twitter has a limit on the amount of users that a Twitter application can access, and so to cap that limit, they set the price at $19.99. And lastly, competition, I give it a 4. The reason I give it a 4 with competition wise is due to the price. Even though I understand the reasoning behind the price, there still is a lot of Twitter clients on the Mac. Some are free and some are $5 or $10. So with that said, but actually, let me just finish up. I give it a 4 still because it's actually the best application for Twitter that I ever owned, basically. And I own the Mac version, the iPad version, and the iPhone version as well. Okay, so that's been my review for Tweetbot. Thanks for watching, and if you found this review helpful to you in any way, be sure to check out the app for yourself. Watch some of my other reviews, and remember to comment, like, and subscribe below.